se me antojó un raspado de vainilla. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a raspado de vainilla, which literally translates a vanilla slushy ice. All right, so let's make it. So the first thing that we're going to need is, well, you're going to need a pot, a good sized pot, because we're going to need 6 cups of milk. And this is just regular milk. So there you go. We're going to need 6 cups. And this is something that you can find on the street, como los eloteros, they carry the raspados. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to make. All right, we have 6 cups of milk, and we're going to put it right here to boil. We're going to increase the heat because you want this to boil. All right, so now I'm going to get the lechera and the evaporated milk. So you're going to need 6 cups of regular milk and 2 cups of the evaporated milk. All right, now we're going to be using a lechera. This is condensed milk. You can use whatever brand you want. We're going to transfer it in here so it can boil. And I like to use these little rubber spatulas because it just cleans everything inside. Así no andas tirando la mitad de la lechera onto the trash. You see, mire. Que limpio. All right, guys, this is the part that I always try to remind everybody. Try to invest a little bit more on quality food because you will definitely taste it in your food. So I'm going to be using the fresh vanilla bean. Oh, it just smells so good. All right, let me get a knife so I can open this up. So let me show you. You just get it right here. Hold it right from the middle. You're just going to give it a nice opening. And you're going to, this is what you want. That right there, that little paste, that's what you want. So now let's open it up so we can get that out. All right, so this is what you want, and that's what you're going to transfer onto the milk. So I added the vanilla bean stick, and now I added the little paste because I just want to max out the flavor. Now give it a quick mix. Now let's add cinnamon stick, just like that. We're going to let it boil. All right, I'm also going to be using powder milk, and this is just so it can thicken a little. I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons of powder milk, and you mix. This is to thicken and to give it a yellow color. And very important, you have to continue mixing it with a flat spatula. That way it doesn't stick to the bottom, because if you step away, it will burn easily. And make sure that you scrape it all the way down. Now, just let it boil. And I'm going to be adding a couple drops of the yellow coloring. This is the actual thing that they do when you get that beautiful bolis or the vanilla raspado. They add that to their milk so they can get that beautiful bright color. So now that you see that, you notice that it's boiling, you see that? All right, it's going to start rising, and once it starts rising, you got to turn it off. There you see it? You see how it's rising up? All right, time to turn it off. Otherwise, you're going to have a spill. Let's remove from the heat, and now let's cool it off, but I'm going to show you a way how to speed up the process. We're going to get some icy cold water. Now let's put it into the icy cold water and until it completely cools down. So now we just mix it. Y hasta parece que vamos a hacer nieve de garrafa. But we just want to, you see all the steam? You don't want to pour that over your ice. All right, you got to mix, mix, mix. Now let's strain. Because you don't want all those little particles or the cinnamon sticks, the little parts of the vanilla, because we're using the real vanilla beans. So you're definitely going to see those little black parts right here. So this is worth the extra step. And with a spoon, you're just going to gently move the little residue so it can make some space to drain. All right, so we're going to just put this on the side. And now the fun part, we're going to crush some ice. You're going to need some ice. Now we're going to use the button that says Ice Crush. And just remember to shake it once in a while. All right, this is ready. Beautiful. Transfer to a cup. Look how pretty. So now you just want to pack it up on the top and you pour. Oh my God, ¿no te recuerda el elotero cuando vendía sus nieves? I'm going to top it off with some strawberries. We're going to top it off with more lechera. Y listo! And enjoy. Oh my God. This is so good.